I can't believe that it's already been a year. 2024 has gone by. We're in 2025 already. And honestly, in December, I didn't think I was gonna make the 1,000 miles, even though that was the main long-term goal for that year, one of the long-term goals for the year. But as soon as December hit, and I noticed I had 700 miles, I'm like, okay, I have to do 300 miles in 30 days. How is that possible? Like, can I spread it in 30 days and pause and do 300, like a good amount of mileage daily, or like every other day? Every other day, almost impossible for me. Maybe for somebody that runs even more mileage throughout the year, maybe they could do it because they're more used to it, or their knees and stuff are more used to it. But I didn't run as much, I guess, as I would want to, just because I also want to keep a little bit of the only muscle that I have. And so I was like, okay, let's do some math. Can we do 10 miles in 10 miles every single day for 30 days? Never done it before. The most I did in that formula was 10 miles for 10 days. So 100 miles in 10 days. I did it twice, and then a third time I came up short one day. I did like 9 days or 7 days, something like that. So I'd done it before, back to back, but 10 miles for 30 days every single day, it's kind of crazy. And having to hit the gym as well, I was like, can I? So I was doubting myself a lot. So I did the formula, and I'm like, okay, what if I split it? Because how I usually do the long mileage is I split it in twos, right? Like, for example, I ran 28 miles for my 28th birthday. I split it in like 4 different legs, 9 miles, whatever. So I was like, okay, let me just do the same thing. So I split it into two. So I structured my plan into, I have to at least go to the gym twice per week and do full body workouts, no legs because obvious reasons. Well, some people still hit legs. I didn't want to risk being sore and all that, and then it'll impact my running even more, especially because it's a short-term challenge. So I was like, okay, let's do 2 runs a day. One at 6 a.m., let's say, for example, and the other one at 2 p.m. Right? So it gives me a window to rest and things like that. Honestly, it did not go as I said. I was like, okay, 6 a.m., 2 p.m. I didn't even run once at 6 a.m. I just pushed it back to like maybe one at 12 and one at 4 and things like that. So it fluctuated. Plus, life happens too, and it's December, it's holiday season. Like, just life happens. But I got it done, which was the most important part. How? Just by focusing on that and just knowing that I have to do it. So on the screen, I have all the runs, so you guys can see that every single day I was recording run 1, run 2, run 1, run 2, and every 3 days, I would do a workout. So making sure that I would work out twice a week. Now, I ran with the same pair of shoes, and they're still kind of like not even as broken as I thought they would be after rain and all that stuff. They're still good condition, so I'm surprised about that. But I used the same exact shoes for the entire 300 miles and more because they weren't brand new shoes. The only time that I had to use different shoes was when I went up to see my sister. By the way, baby shower, 2 hours away from home. Baby shower, I had to take clothes. I just didn't take clothes that time, so I had to use my sister's clothes and had to borrow a pair of shoes to run after doing the baby shower. So it was a long day. It was raining outside. It was terrible. I was like, I'll just do an extra 5 miles another time, and then I just couldn't. I was like, no, don't put any single hour back a day, or I don't think you don't do this. So I had leggings, sweatpants, a skirt, and shoes, and thankfully she had a pair of hokas. Now they were women's size, and they were my size, but they were women's size, and they were like a little bit more narrow on the front, so they were like very tight hokas. And I did it. I went on that treadmill, and it was mentally painful, and yeah, physically too. Like the shoes were very tight, but it's okay. I got it done. That was the only time that I wore then for Christmas, we went up to the same area for an entire week, only 6 days. I had to take clothes. I took half my closet because I knew I had to run twice a day. Christmas, it was Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. It was
You're
a
willing
week
to put
before
yourself through the
Christmas.
paces, you can get
So
stronger.
we spent the Christmas over there. And man, I just knew I had to get it done. So that was my main focus. And December just flew by, flew by. The only thing I can think of is all the runs. That's the only thing, and Christmas and family time, yeah. But that my only focus was just finishing those 300 miles, and I did it. And then with the structure as well in the running, um, in the plan, I also had the stretching routine done, like 45-minute stretching. Honestly, I did stretching, minimal stretching, before my runs, and after my runs, I would do like the therapy gun. Um, if my lower back hurt a little bit, I would use Tiger Balm, which helped with the pain. But after using Tiger Balm for a couple of days and fixing my posture a little bit, and that taking away the pain and the mind from that area, I don't know. It was weird. I started hitting records better and like number wise, and my lower back stopped hurting after like the 10th to 15th day. So I didn't even need a Tiger Balm again. So therapy gun on my quads, on my calves, on my glutes, on my lower back, and that's essentially what got me through. Eating a lot of carbs, a lot of bagels with cream cheese, and again, I set 180 grams of protein every single day. It was most probably like 140 to 150 that I was doing, just because most of the time I didn't have anything available because I wasn't at home most of December, like half of December I wasn't at home, and then half it was just sweets and things like that because of Christmas, holidays, and blah blah blah. And it's not an excuse. That's just the way that it happened. Um, so there's nothing to regret there. It just happened. So we beat the 1,000 miles. We exactly on day 31, December 31. We got 1,000 miles on the first run because I had already ran December 1st 5 miles only. December 2nd is when I started the second challenge, which was the 300 miles in 30 days. So December 2nd to December 31st, I had to complete 10 miles every single day for those 30 days. So it was nice. I got to see the same people, which I'll post a picture on the screen, the same people that ran my first 1,000 miles back in 2021. I ran with them again in 2024 to reach my 1,000 miles. So it was nice. It's pretty cool to see people still being active, because when I run around my neighborhood, nobody's running, nobody's doing exercise, nobody's doing crap. Honestly, like it's just people are just, I don't know, not being active. I guess like you run through hundreds of people on the streets and nobody's exercising. It's kind of not weird. I would just wish more people were doing more activities. Anyway, we hit the goal, and one thing about the shoes is these were the shoes. These are the Clifton Nines. They were so beat up. They were very comfortable at first because they had the thickness here, the foam, and they were comfortable at first. Then after they started like wearing down and things like that, they became extremely uncomfortable. The Rincon 3, the Rincon ones, or the Rincon 2s were my favorite. I already spoke about it in another video. The Rincon 3s, I thought they were going to be comfortable because the other ones were comfortable. These are not good on my feet. And of course, it's personal, but these are not good on my feet. I use them to go to the gym only. As you can see, they're still, I've owned this way longer, months longer than the shoes I used to run the 300 miles and the 1,000 miles, of course, and they're still like intact, like they're okay. So these are not for running for me personally because of, I guess, the way my feet are set up. These are the Mach Mach 6 or Mach 6, however you say it. I never talk about shoes with anybody, so who cares, right? So Mach 6, very sketchy at first, but these, the way it's set up in the bottom, like it's just flat, and you think, oh, I'm gonna be slipping and falling all the time, right? No, these were actually so good, even on the treadmill and on the street. It's insane how good these shoes came out to be, for running outside. So super comfortable, didn't have to change them. So for Christmas, I got another Mach 6 and different colors, and they look very, very nice. So these are gonna be the ones I use most of the time after those. So this, I only use them now just to break them in to go to the gym and things like that. But the gray ones I will be using till I can no longer use them. Probably till they fall off. So, but all I wear is Hokas. I understand there's other running shoes. This is just the brand that I stuck to, since the beginning of my journey while running. So Hoka, if you ever want to send me a pair of shoes, thank you. Um, but that's all I wear to run, to go to the gym, to walk. I have two pairs that are just for going out as well. Like they just look good. I love the style of Hoka as well. So there it is. You don't have to copy the same shoes that everybody wears. They're just probably the most comfortable shoes for a day-to-day runner, day-to-day, somebody that's on their feet, all day, even at work on during their shift. And that's all I'm gonna wear. So for now, until I find something better, which I highly doubt. But and also, if it's not broken, why fix it? You know. But that's it for the shoes. The rain caught me a couple times. It wasn't that bad, but running at night sucks. So running at night, I had my girlfriend follow me with a car and just put the light on on me. So professional, but that's usually what you do in ultra marathons. You, if you have to go overnight, like 100-mile races and things like that, headlamp or a vest or anything like that. But that's that's mostly what will help you stay safe, especially if you're running on the road. And that's it. Let's see, supplements. Usually I used to do pre-workout, like one scoop of pre-workout just to be caffeinated throughout my runs. But this time I used GO2 Max from HTLT, and it's Greg Doucette advertises this a lot in every single video. So I'm like, okay, let's see if it actually helps me do better numbers. And honestly, after 2 weeks of taking it, one pill, like I took one pill for 1 week, and then after week one, I started taking two pills, and I was literally hitting my best numbers ever, in between miles, for probably like 5 to 6 days in a row. And I was like, oh wow, okay, so this really, really works. And I was like, okay, maybe I should just use this supplement, and then get used to it. So when I stop doing so many miles, I can actually use it for the gym as well, and my body will be used to it. But I can up the dose, so 2 pills, 3 pills, whatever the case may be. So now my structure plan for the New Year's is take Supplementation is just pre-workout as always. Creatine, 5 grams is enough. 2.5 is enough for me. Um, the GO2 Max and the Turk Builder. So let's see if it actually helps like gain a little bit of muscle while still running. Maybe I'll do like 20 25 miles a week, but really focus on getting a little bit of more size. Also, it's all about calories in, calories out. So I have to make sure that I eat a little bit more as well. And just being consistent, man. Like now, the new structure is not gonna be running every single day. Obviously, it's gonna be gym 4 times a week, and then running 3 to 4 times a week, and making sure you just stay consistent. But I'll keep you guys updated with that. Mm, what else? I It's not even about preparation when you're challenging yourself um, to finish a goal. Maybe if it's your first marathon, your second marathon, and yeah, you have to really prepare for that marathon and you never ran, yeah, you have to train. But if you've been running for a couple years, or maybe or 1 year even, and you want to challenge yourself in running, it's gonna be more mental than anything too, because it's long distance and your mind can push way past what you think your body can take. So that's all it was for me since day one. I was like, give like I didn't want it's not like you want to give up. It's like you feel your body like coming down, and when it's coming down, you're just like mentally trying to find any source of motivation to keep going. And that's all it is, honestly. 90 95% all the time it's just all mental. And that's what I'm always gonna stick to, like mindset. So that's why I always try to work on my mind and just keep pushing forward. And that's it. That's all I have for this video. I just wanted to update you guys on the 1000 miles, um, what shoes I wore, the supplements. The GO2 Max was the only supplement that I used daily, honestly, and hoka for shoes, um, a lot of shorts with I can never get the word, the the pants that stick to you, the spandex or whatever, like not spandex. Anyway, compression shorts. My goodness, and music, music. I ran without headphones and without music a couple times when I had to run at night, and it actually made it a little bit faster mentally. Obviously, it made the time go faster in your mind. And I'm like, could I run without headphones every single day? I'm like, probably not. I like my music, and it's if you're listening to music that just motivates you internally, just go for it. Like, do what you gotta do to be able to finish your goals. It really doesn't matter. Everybody's gonna do everything differently anyway. So that's that. Gym. I'm super glad I could make it to the gym 2 times a week, just like I planned. Always full upper body, no legs. Now I'm gonna implement legs with the full bodies. So 2 exercise for legs each day, because I still have to run. So you don't want to like overtrain your legs, but incorporating obviously it's important. um, Focusing on core work. I really need to really. I used to do core every single day, like a maniac. I don't know why let it go so much, but I need my core strength back. It's been very weak, and I notice it. And just mobility work, like shoulders. Like that's the first thing that I need to. Well, everything you need to work on everything, but shoulders is very important for me because I'm always like kind of slouching. So that's something I really need to work on. But other than that, guys, if it's 2025, set your goals right now. Don't wait another week, another second. It's time to set goals and start accomplishing today. Like there's no time. And every year, let's be honest, everybody says every year the same thing. This is gonna be my year. Da, 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 da. Success is coming this year. This is the year of the dragon. This is the year of your mama. Bro, every year is the year, every week is the week, every day is the day that you're gonna change your life. You just have to do it for yourself and just find that purpose and do it. Don't wait for no signal. The signal is now. Like, if you're not in the place that you want to be in life, that's your signal. And that's every single time you wake up. That should be enough motivation for you to be like, okay, what do I gotta do? That's why I get ready. I get my days ready the day before, the week before, and I write down what do I have to do this week, what do I have to do tomorrow, and I go to sleep thinking, like, excited to go to the gym the next day. Like, once the gym is over today, I'm thinking about 2 days ahead. Like, I can't wait for my next gym session. Like, do things that push you to be better and that you can truly enjoy for the rest of your life. Build habits like that. Like, the habits that you build should be able to push you towards things that you really love and that you can sustain for a very long time. You're not gonna run 600 miles in 60 days or whatever. Like, that would me. I thought about it, but I was like, I should put different goals too. I don't want to end up like a stick and broken knees and things like that. Like most runners are probably gonna do once in their life. So yeah, this like, you can notice my shoulders. I don't have a rear delt. It's obviously you need to work, but we all need work, and we're always striving to be better every single day and every single time we walk into that gym. So if you got goals, achieve them this year. Try your best every single day. Always remember that you can get better. You're never gonna know everything, and I'm rooting for you. And hopefully, somebody out there is rooting for me because I'm rooting for me. And nobody's gonna do anything for me. So with that being said, we reached 1,000 goals, 1,000 miles, which was the main goal. We reached the 300 miles, which was the second goal, and in a post on Instagram, I said I'm not proud, but it's another cookie in the cookie jar. One day I grab a cookie. Oh, I did 300 miles in 30 days, and I'm gonna remember that. And that's why I said I'm not proud. It's just another moment, but it's good to feel proud here and there. But if you're watching this, thank you for watching, and catch you in the next video.